Why is important English? I could say today that English is a universal language. English is in our daily life, whether we listen to music, see movies, restaurants name, books that are not translated into Spanish, that are sold well, conference of wise people. It is very necessary to speak English. For example, in international airports, English language is official, either to give instruction during the flight or to give notice on the arrival and departure of flight. Just as in all work, it is usually necessary to speak more than one language to get a good salary. Also, the internet today is found in all parts of the world, and there are pages that are only in English. Yes. Other example is when buy clothes because many garments contain sentences in English, and many times people don't buy for fear that he's reading some rudeness. Question number 2. I would like to improve the pronunciation, the speech. Also, I would like to understand conversations in English, to be able to see films, series in the official language, and even to read books in the native language, because many times the translation is very difficult, very different from the reality, fundamental for starting conversation. And also, I would like to making friends of people from other countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and among others. Question number 3. Usually, when I hear people speak English, I understand some more or less because there are words that I don't know their meaning, and it is very complicated to understand because a simple word can change the whole context, and it is at the moment when I don't understand the topic of conversation. Question number 4. Lately, I have been watching a series called Grey's Anatomy in English with subtitles in Spanish, and sometimes I understood when they speak in the series. It is usually difficult to hear and understand because there are words that I don't I there are words that no. It is meaning but on which is the pronunciation correct. And in English some words sound the same. For example, cat and cat. Similar pronunciation but different meaning. Question number 4. When I speak English, people understand more or less for the simple fact that I have difficulty in pronunciation some words. Also another fact that inside so that they people can understand when I speak is a total word that I know. Many times I want to say something but don't I say if it or if I say it people misunderstand because I don't know the meaning of the words that complements the sentences I want to say. And finally, question number 5. I would like I would like to talk about the culture of the different countries of America, to know their gastronomy, typical clothing, the native language, that each country that tourist place, national music, customs and traditions, important dates celebrate in each country. And other interesting topic will be about the influence that the internet has on young people and even children, the benefits and consequences to life to life cases such as kidnappings, scams, psychological and social damages, among others. And finally, team and the climate change in the 21st century as it has been evolving and how it has been affected to living beings and even biomes, and what the cases in the short and long term. Thank you for that is all, and thank you for your attention.